Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Tonight we will wind up Week 5 with a good battle, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
This taken in right around the goal line.
Escaping a tackler at the 25.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the #1 overall pick of the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
So that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that, but that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
You talk about this Lions defense.
It's quite a unit. #1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Travis Etienne, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Play action. Now Richardson. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Cougar 19.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The numbers for Gibbs from last week,
pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 21. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now 2nd and 9. Richardson working from the gun. Quick slant to Brown. What a methodical drive. This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Extra point up and good by Succa. And we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be in.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They'll roll him out right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And the Jaguars are going to have it here just past the 25.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together and we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups tonight.
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Well, the numbers for Pierce last week.
16 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air, or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Now 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Lawrence.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You talk about this Lions defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they'll wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3. It's a gain of 4 that time, and it'll give the Jags a first down. Lawrence. Throws right side, and that's complete. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Richardson looking to throw. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it, and they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Here's now up the middle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop. Now it's 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Let's go, team.
Now Lawrence to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Hey, what's up? Hey, check Mike 46.
And they'll run with ETN. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Ryan Knoll, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean up.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Check. 46 to Mike. 46 to Mike. I got you, punk.
Now Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Third down and 1. Here's Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Richardson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Richardson out of the shotgun. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jags are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Lawrence on first down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Hey, we got 3 out.
3rd and 2, now Lawrence. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
surprised at all that they went with a fullback there?
Not at all, because it harkened back to the days where we watched these games almost in black and white, right? The stocky guy, the strong guy, the powerful guy with leg drive. Give him the football, and even if the blocking isn't perfect, he has the ability to scatter bodies and move people enough to pick up first downs. That's what we just saw right there.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Anthony Richardson and the offense back out.
Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
Used to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Back to the air with Richardson.
Caught by St. Brown. And he's got this down to the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Richardson to the air on first down.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
A short throw to Ingram. 7 catches for him now. And this last one, a first down.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Here's second and 3.
To throw. Lawrence.
He targets Ingram for another grab.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Lawrence. This complete to Jones. And that's That's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
To throw again is Lawrence. He'll find Jones again, complete. And the Jags are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Ryan Knoll.
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Digger.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
He's going deep for Brown.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for Detroit. 43 yards.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the fourth quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Again, it's Richardson. Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
Only a yard of the completion in second and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's Gibbs.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal.
They'll try and run it with Gibbs.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
His second touchdown of the night.
And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And it will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over.
With their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start with the option.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hand off right side to Pierce.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Flushed out right. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. A shotgun snap, and again to ETN. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Going for it with Pierce. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And he returns this to the 22. So now the Lions down by 11, 23 seconds to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. Now Richardson. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Richardson to throw it. And the Jags get to it. This time he goes. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Check smash.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.